Reap not what's sown by malice.
To gaze the fire from afar, knowing not its heat.
War. A word I've not heard in a long...
After all this time, you still tend to war for some unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. And after all this time, strike, and sunder the tides cleft.
Branch and bone bear weeds, mounds and ruins bloom fields.
Would any of you like to be my paint?
What unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. Strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Retract, leave no peace bereft.
One word to a split howling sinks in the sand. Great aspirations unrecompensed.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
If your real branch and bone bear weeds, mounds
When will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield disperse?
1,000 wounds in one breath.
Truth when will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield disperse?
Strike, and sunder the tides.
When will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield disperse?
Strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Retract, leave no peace bereft.
if you'll really sow the mountain.
Even a virtuous king must from time to time look to the sword.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
Has it when will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield disperse? Has it when will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield disperse?
Strike, and sunder the tides cleft. Retract, leave no peace bereft.
One word to address all
Clear skies consuming, rain clouds for blue.
Speak as your heart wills. Be as your intoxication wishes. The split halberd sinks in the sand. Great aspirations unrecompensed.
Mission accomplished.
Another song, sublime and majestic. Doctor, perhaps you and I truly are as two entwined hands.
Reap not what's sown by malice.
At your 1,000 moves in one breath. One strike, and sunder the tides cleft. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. One strike, and sunder the tides cleft. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. 1,000 moves in one breath.
If your clear skies
The split halberd sinks in the sand. Great aspirations unrecompensed.
Would any of you like to be my paint?
And when will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield disperse? Speak as your heart wills, and be as your intoxication wishes. The split halberd sinks in the sand. Great aspirations unrecompensed. Speak as your heart wills, and be as your
clear skies for tuning, rain clouds for blue.
true one word to address all beneath the heaven. One scope to speak none upon the earth. As it well will the hate sunk beneath the back. The split halberd sinks in the sand. Great aspirations unrecompensed. One word to address all beneath the heaven. One scope to spare none.
I am rather attached to you. Most
One word to address all beneath the heaven.
Clear skies for tuning, rain clouds for gloom.
Strike! And sunder the
The split halberd one will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield dispersed.
Why do I gotta waste my precious time on the likes of you third-rate amateurs?
One word to address all beneath the heaven. The split halberd sinks in the sand. Another song, sublime and majestic. Plotted schemes, waged wars, crossed arms, shed blood. An eternity, unaltered and unfading in its challenge.
Look at this spectacular sight. Alas, it is now unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet. One should spar from unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
Has it come? One word to address all beneath the head.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent, much to learn yet.
When 'tis a choice of life and death.
What?
Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions. Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Trapped, leave no peace bereft.
Has it? When will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield disperse?
A thousand moves in one breath.
True, one word to address all beneath the
Clear skies for tuning, rain clouds for gloom.
true. When will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield disperse? Has it come to my turn?
would any of you like to be
Speak as your heart wills, and be as your intoxication wishes.
with the setting of the sun?
Why do I gotta waste my precious time on the speak
As your heart wills, and when will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield disperse?
I am rather attached to you. Most of the time.
Has it one word to address all beneath the heaven? One scope to spare none upon the earth.
I plant you into the soil to grow anew.
With a setting when will the hate sunk beneath the back? Speak as your heart wills, and be as your intoxication wishes. With the setting of the split halberd sinks in the sand. Great aspirations unrecompensed. Has it one word to address all beneath the heaven? One scope to spare none upon the earth. Has it when will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield disperse?
With the setting of the sun, the brush draws up the peaks.
One word to address all beneath the heaven. One scope to spare none upon the earth.
I wasn't supposed to act, but blanched and bone bear weeds, mounds.
One word to address. Speak as your heart wills. Be as your intoxication wishes.
Unsteady posture, wavering intent. You calmly place your pieces to plot your victory. Doctor, a Weiqi player like you is a truly rare sight. The sunset weaves a silken river. Heaven and earth bolster me upon departure. Many intellectuals must join a battle before penning a
The split halberds sink.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Spring breeze.
After all this time, you still unsteady posture, wavering intent. After all this time, you still tend to war. After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
When to
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Would any of you like to be my paint?
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
as it speaks.
Clear skies for teaming. Rain clouds for green.
Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Tract.
Speak as your heart wills, and be as your intoxication wishes.
Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract. Leave no peace bereft.
Truly evocative. Speak as your heart wills, and be as your intoxication wishes.
Strike! And sunder the tides cleft. Retract. Leave no peace bereft.
As it when will the hate sunk beneath the battlefield disperse?
I will drench and bone their weeds. Mounds and ruins bloom fields.
Truly evocative. Speak as your heart with one word to address all beneath the heaven. One scope to speak of none upon the earth.
After all this time, after all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
Clear skies for teaming. Rain clouds for green.
After all this time, you still tend to war for solutions.
The split halberd sinks in the sand. Great aspirations unrecompensed. As it speak as your heart wills. Speak as your heart wills. Be as your intoxication. The split halberd sinks in the sand. Great aspirations unrecompensed.
Soar the mountains from summer leaves and I stream. See the plains from equinox peace russet field.
Get this spectacular sight. 1,000 moves in one breath.
Mission accomplished.
Once painting and war were quite different. But with this power, battle is art.